So, if you're watching this and Rec 2, this and the first Rec back to back, yes, I am sitting in the same spot. I am very lazy, what can I say? Well, I'm in a park, how lazy can I be? But anyways, I just said that Rec is a perfect sequel, despite only giving it 4 out of 5 stars. I think I just ruined what I was about to say. How Rec is a perfect movie with 4 out of 5 stars. However, Rec 2 is a perfect sequel despite me only giving it 3.5 stars. Now, why is this a perfect sequel? Well, there are two cases a movie can be a perfect sequel. Also, I'm just learnt about this, the second way from this film. So, way number 1. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Now, why is that a perfect sequel? Well, it does everything Terminator does, but does it 10 times better. That's a perfect sequel, improving the first film. Or, here's reason number 2, why a movie can be a perfect sequel. It doesn't damage the first film. It improves the first film by adding lore and shit. The story comes naturally. Nothing should feel forced. It improves the lore. Improves the lore, confirms everything what the first movie said, and expands upon it. Like, Rec was extremely scary. Rec 2, same theme, same tone, same atmosphere. Felt very true to the first one. Like, am I making any sense? Continuation of the story, I said that as well. But yeah, that's my point. It should feel supernatural, but improve. Yeah, supernatural, pun unintended. But yeah, and Rec 2 does all of that. I'm singing my praises of Rec 2 as a sequel, not as a movie though. Don't get me twisted. Like, yeah, did I like the premise? Not the most. Like, after I saw the first Rec, I was like, yeah, no, this definitely didn't need a sequel. After seeing Rec 2, I was like, it doesn't need a sequel, but it deserves a sequel. It deserves this sequel. And I do not mind this sequel existing, unlike 3 and 4. But anyways, the premise is, the movie takes place right after the first Rec film. It takes place right after the first Rec film, and follows a team of SWAT people with a father, or priest, trying to collect blood samples from the original baddie, so that way, so they can create an infection. Now, you may be thinking, oh, they're sending people in, and their goal is to also find survivors and bring them out. Then why didn't they bring the original survivors out the first time? Well, that's the only thing that this sequel does bad. It leaves you wondering that. That's also what Rec 3 and 4 does. Like, they show them trying to save survivors, but in the first film they didn't try to save the survivors, which, that's the only problem. If that's your only problem, a small logic gap, that's fucking fine. I'm going to excuse that. And I say that as someone who didn't enjoy this film the most. I'm excusing that, because it doesn't really matter. But anyways, they tried to do that, and then they expand the lore. They explain where this disease came from in a cool-ass way that adds to the originality. It's fucking satanic. They said, in the direct quote was, diabolic possession, and I had to pause the movie, grab out my phone, and Google to find diabolic possession. It's just a devil possession. It doesn't fucking matter. It's fucking Satan. That's cool as fuck. Yeah. So then we explore them trying to get a blood sample. They get the blood sample. Then they destroy the blood sample on accident. Then you'll try and get it from the original source. They die. The end. There's also this side plot with a firefighter trying to find his companions from the first film. The husband to Jessica and the mother from the first film also sneaking in, as well as a bunch of teens. So they sneak in, then they're used for story premises to find where the original virus started from to get the blood sample. But also, a nice little twist that they did was that they couldn't leave unless the father said so and got the blood sample. So they couldn't just leave. They thankfully, they addressed that plot hole. And so it wasn't a plot hole. So you were wondering, why the fuck aren't they just leaving the priest there and, yeah, doing their own shit? But yeah, so the movie was really fun. It still had blood. It was still scary as fuck. Was it more scary than the first Shrek film? Yeah! I would say it fucking was. Only because they had more scary moments. Like, in the first Shrek, only the ending was scary. In the second Shrek, the start, middle, and end was scary. It was, I would say altogether, it's a worse level of scariness, but there was just more of it, and it wasn't too bad of a quality decrease. That altogether, it's just much more fucking scary, and so much more fucking cool. So yeah, the blood, amazing. The photography, cinematography, amazing. They kept the, found footage feeling, you know, they had the camera on them all the time, you know. The only times that it broke shots was for it to be on different found footage cameras, which, thank God, because that's works. Rec 3, are you hearing me? The only time you should be coming from your main found footage camera is for another found footage camera, not a cinema camera to break the found footage aspect. I didn't like Rec 3. Spoilers for the next video. So, yeah, this movie works on every front as a sequel. As a standalone movie, it works on every front as well. It's just not the best in general. But nothing against this movie. It's 100% worth your time, so please go and check it out. And also, I'm sorry if this review was very unstructured, but yeah, if you enjoyed it, and yeah, see you next time, Cinema Nerds, which is gonna be... Oh my god, I ended at the same spot I started. So I'm not sure if I started the first Rec review here, but I definitely ended it here. Started Rec 2 here, ended Rec 2 here. Gonna start Rec 3 here, and I'm gonna keep the cycle, because it's fun. Anyways, yeah, have a great rest of your day, and see you soon, nerds.